So what are the best foods for living off the grid? How are they grown and preserved? Let's learn everything there is to know about off-grid food in this video. MREs, or meals ready to eat. MREs are a completely viable off-grid food. One of the greatest advantages of this off-grid food type is the fact that while you need to keep them in a cool environment, you don't need a refrigerator to keep them edible. Dried foods. Dried foods are delicious, healthy, lightweight, simple to make, store, and utilize. Fresh foods. Fresh foods are rich in vitamins, proteins, minerals, fiber, and other nutrients that are necessary for good health, including some fresh foods such as vegetables, fruits, meat, fish, seafood, eggs, etc., is a must for an off-grid lifestyle. Canned foods. Canned foods are a convenient and practical way to supplement your diet with adequate nutrition. Spices, sugars, and salts with indefinite shelf life. Salt, oil, sugar, and spices all play significant roles in our everyday diets and are taken in various forms. Now, let's check out some ideas for growing your own food for off-grid living. Fish. Fish is the most nutritious of all the available meats and has the greatest protein retention when compared to chicken, pig, and beef. Growing fish is a good option for off-grid living. Fishing culture, also known as aquaculture, can be easily done on a small scale while living off the grid. Chicken. Chicken is readily available and simple to cook, but it's also rich in essential nutrients and can be a fine addition to a well-balanced diet. Raising chicken is considered to be a good source of getting some fresh eggs and meat. Rabbits. Some people consider that rabbit meat can be a super meal. It's rich in protein and low in calories and is also high in omega-3 fatty acids. Rabbit meat has a very low percentage of fat and the calorie intake is also very less. Cows and goat. Both cows and goats are excellent sources for dairy products like milk, cheese, butter, yogurt, etc. The nutrients in dairy products build your healthy bones and reduce the risk of getting affected by certain diseases. Beans. Beans are a source of complete protein and have a long-term shelf life. They're rich in fiber and B vitamins and a great replacement for meat as a source of vegetarian protein. Corn. Corn is an essential survival food because of its high carbohydrate content, nutritional value, and ease of storage. 5 methods of preserving food. Growing and hunting food is a fun and exciting part for many off-gridders, but the true difficulty comes when you attempt to preserve the food for using it later. The goal of preserving is to either slow down or completely eliminate the activities of microbes and enzymes in the environment. Let us now have a look at some methods for preserving food so that you can stock it up for a long duration. Smoking, salting, drying, or dehydration. Removing moisture from the food, or to say in simple terms, drying the food is one of the best methods to preserve food from ancient times. Root cellars or cold storage. A root cellar is technically any storage place that uses the advantage of the Earth's inherent cooling, insulating, and humidifying characteristics to preserve perishable foodstuffs. Pickling and fermentation. The foodstuff is brine-soaked for many weeks during this process, altering the appearance, taste, and texture of the food. Fermentation generates lactic acid, which aids in food preservation. Simple off-grid refrigeration. The cold box. Cold box is a simple and effective refrigeration technique that can be used while living off-grid to effectively preserve your perishable foodstuffs for a longer time period. So how feasible is it to arrange food for an off-grid lifestyle? Well, if you combine growing some food of your own, proper storing, nomadic skills such as hunting and fishing, and a little compromise here and there, you can have a very comfortable off-grid life independent of mainstream civilization.